Guys, it's your boy Phoenix Brenton here, and today we're gonna do a video where I'm gonna be playing zombies on Citadel de More because it's one of the better maps in this game, and we are going to talk about Call of Duty Zombies, Bo6 as a whole. Because honestly, I just feel like it's been a while since I made like a genuine video about me playing Bo6 or just even talking about Bo6 zombies. It's been quite a while. Really all I've been talking about as of recently is grief, which I don't really want to talk about that anymore. But I really just want to talk about like the current state with zombies and what are my personal thoughts with zombies. So like my personal thoughts now, and then what were my thoughts obviously previously before all of this other stuff, blah blah blah. But let's start off with the start of this game. I didn't really particularly like this game on launch. I thought it was just too weird and confusing, and obviously the boss spams. The boss spams were probably my least favorite issue out of this entire game mode. Was the boss zombies because of the manglers and the abominations and stuff like that. It was pretty freaking annoying, and honestly it just made you forced to use score streaks all the freaking time, and it really made me upset. But now it feels much more smoother than previously, which I'm really happy to say the least. Because, well, I would have been pretty pissed. So, I am really, though, enjoying the current state of the game. I think this game is still pretty cool and pretty fun, and still has some things that I like to do with it. Like, for example, just casually do some high rounds for XP. But that's my personal opinion. Where am I, actually? No, we're supposed to be talking about the beginning. Let's just talk about the, the beginning maps, like Liberty Falls and Terminus. Liberty Falls, I after replaying it a couple of times, I think I can officially say that Shattervale is better. I think Shattervale is a better map. I just kind of like the complexity of that map a little bit more. I do still appreciate what Liberty Falls does, which is just being a casual experience, which I totally respect that, obviously. But I just personally like having some sort of complexity, but some sort of simplicity to the game. Which, honestly, I think the best map that kind of does that well is probably, I'd say, Citadel. Which, I mean, it doesn't do that great, though. I will be honest with that. This map isn't that particularly simple. Especially with the Easter egg for crying out loud, but it's still quite some fun to have. But
with Requiem gone, I was hunted by Omega and the KGB. The Syndicate gave me a place to hide. Such that it is.
Can you shut up? Let me talk to my fans here. But like Liberty Falls is that casual map. Terminus is the more complex map. And I still like Terminus. Like, I don't know why people... I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about Terminus as much as they really should. Because I think, in my opinion, Terminus is still my favorite map out of this game. I mean, you guys could fight me on that, and you could say Shattervale or Citadel's better. But personally, I still think this map... Or, not this map. Terminus is still the best map in this game. And you could personally disagree, agree with me, I don't know, but... Personally, I still have much fun playing this, well, Terminus over any of the other maps in this game. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just the Easter egg, or just the uniqueness of the Wonder Weapon. I don't know, something like that. Alright, die, you little Dologas. Oh yeah, funny enough, I was playing a different match, which I was going to record, but then I just lost track of what I was talking about. And there was a glitch that my Ether Shroud just didn't work, which was really weird. And when I was not, they were still trying to hit me, which was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen, personally. Honestly, tell me if that's ever happened to you guys down in the comments. That, I just really want to know. And also, guys, thank you guys so much for the appreciation with the getting my short over 5,000 views. I mean, who knows? By the time I'm recording this video, it may already be over 6,000, which is now officially the highest viewed video on this channel, which is kind of crazy to think about. I wasn't thinking that we were going to get anything over 5,000 views until maybe 2026, 2027. I wasn't expecting it this soon, but hey, I will not complain.
Fresh starts are the order of the day, but first, we're gonna find Richtofen, and we're gonna teach him a thing or two about betrayal.
Tear them to pieces.
Open up! Open up! Open up, Buttercup. Or not.
I never liked spiders.
You know, there's still this one thing I want to do on Citadel, and it's the co-op high round strat, where you just stay in the corner and you just freaking hit all the zombies that you possibly can and just see what happens, you know? That's what I want to do. I've never gotten the chance to do it. So I really hope I get the chance to do that eventually. So, alright, so now let's go, do the lightning. Let's do the electric box step for the lightning sword.
Is more than I could get from him all week.
It's not like I prefer the lightning, sword. It's just, I like having the, incantation. The incantation just makes my life a little easy. So that's why. I think I'm aware. Hey, I think I'm aware, buddy. Alright, so now we got a Pact 1, Tier 2.
What device the owl utilized in his alchemical experiments.
Shut the frick up. Just shut up. No one really cares. Oh, I got twin birds.
Obscurus Altilium is the name of the amulet.
I was about to say, where's the last freaking vermin?
Pays the syndicate a small fortune to find it.
Shut up! I've done this Easter egg like 6 times. Maybe because he hired you, you freaking dummies. Oh, maybe. Oh, I don't know. I forgot what Gabriel was saying. But anyway, Terminus. I don't quite still again know that it's my favorite map and stuff. So yeah, and Liberty Falls is, I think, my second least favorite map in this game, which I'll talk about my least favorite map very soon here. But then we got this map, Vanilla Day More, which I feel like a lot of people also don't talk about this map. I don't know why, but a lot of people don't talk about this map as like as much as they did on launch. Like a lot of people on launch said this is like a top 5 map, or it's an S tier map, it's an amazing map. Oh, it feels like Black Ops 3 or something like that. I personally didn't see it. I saw this was a great map. I still have a lot of fun as I've been playing it right now, but I don't personally saw it as much as they did, and I feel like a lot of people do start to agree with me as the more this map ages. But again, this is still a great map with a great boss fight, great Easter egg. Well, maybe not great Easter egg, but definitely a great boss fight for sure. I feel like though the boss fight might age a little worse as maybe more people start to play it, because, you know, it's just kind of been the shoot at this thing formula, instead of just, like, you know, other ways to do a boss fight. Like, for example, right, there's like a holdout one, and then there was,
Project Janus experiment failed.
There's a holdout one, there's the, like, you know, shoot a laser beam at the Forsaken, you know, stuff like that. We just, you know, we just don't see the uniqueness in bosses anymore. You know what we just see? We just see, oh, shoot at an enemy, and that's it. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Sometimes it's cool to do it like that, but I say sometimes. I don't say all the time. That's the thing. And I really do hope that with the sand boss fight, which comes out hopefully next season, that, you know, it feels different from all the boss fights, which I imagine it will. Like, maybe, like, you have to, like, use Cerberus to specifically damage it, or whatever the Wonder Weapon will be on the next map. The reason why I say Cerberus is because that was the rumor for the next Wonder Weapon, and I hope that doesn't happen, because for the love of God, I do not want the Cerberus. Like, I don't hate it, I just don't want it. That's the problem. Like, I like the Cerberus. I mean, again, it's one of my favorite Wonder Weapons, I think. Outside of maybe the Crystal Axe. Oh boy. Okay, that it didn't have that glitch this time. God, I need your 2 armor.
I'm like a cockroach.
Why do I feel like I'm playing this, like, a lot more, stupid? Like, I don't know why. I'm playing this more stupid out of anything. And it kind of makes me a little upset, not gonna lie. But, yeah, but Citadel has very good stuff. The only thing I really want to do with this map that I haven't done yet is the co-op high round, which is, again, just camping in the sewers and just using your swords, and when an amalgam comes, just use the lightning incantation. I've yet to try that, and I would love to try it, but I just don't really have the people to do it with, so yeah. But overall, this is a very good map, and I really enjoy playing it. Unlike the next map, which I'm about to talk about right now, funny enough, is the tomb. I don't like the tomb. Everything I feel like on that map is pretty bad. Easter egg is bad and simple and easy. I just wish it wasn't that easy. They make getting the ice staff super freaking hard for some stupid reason. Like what I'm saying this, I mean it. The hardest thing to do on the map is to get the Wonder Weapon. You would figure that would be actually probably one of the most simplest things on that map. But no, it's not, and it kind of pisses me off. And the boss fight, oh my god, the boss fight. I freaking hate it. Like, I get it's cool and it's unique, but it doesn't feel like a boss fight. It just doesn't, because it's just a piece of furniture. And on launch, when that map came out with the boss fight, it was either very hard or very easy, depending on if you were using the glitch or not. Which now it feels very easy and good to understand, but for the love of God, that was one of the most frustrating Easter eggs to complete ever. Because I had to use the glitch to even complete it, which I was pretty upset about. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to just complete it by just doing a glitch. I don't think anybody does. But I had no choice, because I just wanted to get that calling card, and then I had never had any reason to go and replay that map ever again. So I'm very, very thankful that I completed it, even though it did require me to use a glitch. But I feel like high rounds, though, are probably my favorite thing about this map. What the frick? That was weird. But anyway, that was like one of my favorite things to do, is just do high rounds, just camping with the ice staff. Obviously, I've shown you my first time ever getting to round 100, which I really do want to try to get round 100 on a different map, and it's been kind of difficult for me to do that, and it's also just tiring to play the same map for 100 rounds. So it gets very limited pretty quickly. Alright, got some salvage. I have enough to make this to tier 3 now, but I also need to get ammo, and I also need to get these ice, or not these ice staff. Talking about the tomb makes me think of the ice staff. No, I gotta get these stamps so I can unlock the deer. Where's the deer sword? There it goes.
Mighty generous for a bastard.
Mighty generous for a bastard. I love these sword names. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that. The bastard sword. Like, that's such a funny freaking name. You know? It's pretty funny. And I don't feel like a lot of people particularly talk about it. Right, I got the last lightning rod. Now I can go get the ice. Lightning staff. It's not even a staff. This is not Origins. Oh god, guys, Jesus Christ, Tomb messes my mind apparently. And then we had season 3 when the Shadow Veil came out. Shadow Veil is still a breath of fresh air compared to what the frick Tomb did. I mean, maybe not high rounds, but I feel like everything else it did better. Like it has a new bog zombie, which is something that well, Tomb didn't have. And honestly, I personally have a lot of fun with the Elder Disciple. That doesn't mean that I shit with the next map in Janus Towers, but did have a lot of fun with it. A lot more fun than I initially thought it was going to be. And funny enough, I did predict that the Disciple was going to come into Shadow Veil. I'm like, bro, it's going to be coming in Shadow Veil, and nobody's even thinking it's going to come out. Everybody's thinking, oh, it's this Mega Klaus thing. And guess what? It ended up being the Elder Disciple, not the Mega Klaus. Which, there has been rumors that it's either the Panzer Soldat, or it's gonna be a evil, like, Klaus thing. Which, I'm genuinely curious to see what it's going to be, since this is probably going to be our last round-based map of the game for Bo7, and I'll talk about, well, I already talked about Bo7 in a different video, so might as well just, you know, just only talk about the Bo6 zombies right now. Alright, so then we got the lightning sword. Let's go get that. And I got a sword! Boys, I got a sword! I like just messing around with a frickin' sword. It's hilarious. No? Alright, so let's do this trial real quick, and then let's get this lightning incantation. I'm hitting you with this freaking ice, or the lightning sword. I said ice staff again. God dang, dude. You need to calm down. Alright, there we go. That was completed. And now I have the lightning incantation. Nice. Man, I miss playing this map, honestly. It's really fun. And soon I'll be playing it again for the no augments, no zombie build thing. Which, that's gonna be really exciting. I can't wait to go play that. Or play this map and doing that. That's gonna actually be a lot of fun. So, stay tuned for that, because that's probably gonna come with the Biggers, or the Breton Crazy Week. I guess that's just what I'm gonna call it for now on, I guess, since I don't know what else to call it currently. But, yeah, oh, whoa, why am I lagging? Okay. But, yeah, like, it's kind of weird that I have to, like, go change my name and stuff. It feels weird, and Jesus Christ, can I just play the game in peace? Please? No? Not gonna allow me? Okay. That's fun. Alright, let me,
I have no idea how you won Maya's trust, but I wonder, will she get wise to your shit before you inevitably fuck her over?
And I wonder how long it'll take for you to stop being a piece of shit. I'm not holding my breath. You shouldn't either.
Tear them to pieces.
I'm just gonna camp in the corner and just shoot them all, and then I'm gonna get out, because it's lagging a lot right now. Pretty annoying. loading.
Resist the urge to thank me. Just shoot something instead.
Max ammo.
But yeah, I'm gonna save the game now, and that'll be it. So again, Figures Week coming out. I already think it's supposed to be out by the time I make this video, but I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that, I think. I don't have a particular plan currently. I think the plan is probably going to be starting off with, I think, this map, and doing that to start things off, and I think that's probably, so live stream, do that to start it, then for the 17th, right, because 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, yeah, then on the 17th, I think it's just going to be a video. 18th will be the third year, is it third year anniversary of my channel? 2024, 2020, 2022. No, would this be my fourth year? Hold on a minute. I think this is my fourth year, right? No, right? 2023. Yeah, it's my third year. Okay, it's my third year. Okay. So we're gonna just celebrate that by a ton of live streams, live streaming like different games and stuff. 19th, I think might be just a video or maybe another live stream, who knows. 20th will be a live stream for sure, same thing with the 21st, with obviously it being my birthday, of course. And then the 22nd will be the last date, will I also live stream. And I think I may not record anything maybe during June, unless there is some breaking news that I want to cover or any other videos that I want to bring. But outside of that, I don't really see myself doing a lot of videos for the rest of June. July is going to be where the series that I already started, but only had one video on it, will come out and really start to kick it to gear with the new month. So that's just what the current plan is with that. But anyways, guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys later. Deuces.